Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. Just gonna monitor this live video. Just gonna monitor my live feed. Let's see. Oh my gosh, the last time I went live was 4 months ago. This is crazy. There's a kind of like a delay. Just wanna make sure that I can monitor. Oh, yeah, I can monitor it now. Okay. Yeah. Hey, happy people. Welcome back to another live. This is impromptu. I'm streaming from my mobile phone. I just wanted to catch you guys up on my, what is it? On my photo project, as you can see from the title of this video. Uh, there's a project that I've been working on that I've just prepared this space so I can be able to record the project of me working on it, because it's going to be like a series of videos, around probably 14 long form videos on my channel. So I am hoping that with time it will give me a chance to, what is it called? I want to make sure that my audio is good. If you're here and you're tuned in, just let me know if you can hear me. Okay. Just checking my audio levels, and I'm sure it's fine. It would be awesome if we could hear, if you could let me know where you're tuning in from and if you can hear me speak. But yeah, as I was saying, this is going to be, I don't know how long this live is gonna be lasting for, because it's very rare that it's very rare that I come live on YouTube, especially since I stopped doing my live videos. But yeah, I'm monitoring my chat on my laptop, which is on the side. That's why I keep looking on the side so that I can talk to you guys. Hello, Dola. Thank you so much for joining. I hope you're good. It's been a while. Dola is a good friend, good photography friend as well. And we worked on a project together, so it would be really nice to like link up this year, Dola. Yeah. So I'm here. I don't know how long this live is gonna be, like I've just said, and I'm a bit nervous, and yeah, because I haven't done this in a long time, and I hope that you will be engaging with me and in this space, so I can give you a quick update on a project that I worked on last year. It's long overdue, and I want encouragement, because you know when you work on photo projects and you're scared on how they will turn out and how they will be received by the public, because a lot of people have been waiting for me to release this project. So I'm really scared, really scared to put it out there. But you know what? The time has come, because I need to report back to the powers that be that allow me to do this project. The people I collaborated with are waiting eagerly for me to share this project, and I'm not gonna make things really difficult by not saying what it is. So, as some of you may or may not know, obviously, if you're watching this me for the first time, hi, my name is Elsie. I am a photographer. I'm based in London. Please, in the chat, leave where you're tuning in from. I'd love to see where people are tuning in from. It will be really helpful. And if you like my content, I'd appreciate you if you'd follow me and subscribe to my channel, because yeah, it will help me so much more. uh, Roblox is fun. I don't do Roblox. I'm a photographer, so if you're here for Roblox, please tune out. You won't get it. Anyway, um where was I? Yeah, this is the thing. This is why I don't do live videos, because I lose my train of thought. But I'm explaining my project. I am going to be scanning 14, 15 rolls of film. Like I said, last year I was working on a project and I was accredited to photograph Rugby World Cup, Women's Rugby World Cup. And with that access, I managed to uh, pitch a project that I wanted to work on. And this is a personal project. It has nothing to do with World Rugby or the Rugby World Cup organization. This is personal to me. I just wanted to put this out there. And I wanted something to tie in with me being accredited as a photographer, and also me being like a photographer who likes documentary and project work. So I wanted to mix my sports photography with some of that element. So I pitched to Fuji, and Fuji were gracious enough to supply me with single-use cameras, and I'm going to show them with you. So this is what they look like. So my pitch to them was, whilst I'm photographing the games, I hand over the cameras to young fans, especially girls, to photograph and document a match. So like this one, for instance, is the final, England versus Canada, or rather it's Canada versus England. So this camera was used by one of the young fans who attended the game, and they took pictures. Each camera has 27 frames. I kept the cassettes for some reason, and I'm not sure when I will use them. So I have, like, I'll show you in a second. I have like a whole box of them here. That's all the cassettes empty. So I kept all of these, and I'm trying to read the thank you. If you're subscribed, thank you so much. In case I don't have time to thank you later and you have to go. So those are the, I'll put one, I'll leave one here so I can keep picking it up. So those are the cameras. I gave them to young fans at the stadium. So I attended around, oh my God, I can't remember. Where's my piece of paper? I've even forgot. There's a piece of paper I was working on. It's somewhere here with my notes. I should have been prepared, much prepared. This is not good. Let me see if I can find it. Let me see if I can find it. Oh my gosh, I think I lost it. Bear with me, guys. I think I misplaced it. Let me see if I can find it. I think it's somewhere in here. Give me 1 second. I'll be back. I'm not far. No. No. I guess you guys can still hear me, but I can't find that piece of paper for the life of me. But yeah. I'm coming back. I'm still in my house. I'll be here. I think you can still hear me. So give me 1 second. I'm still looking for the piece of paper. Give me 1 second. Oh, I found it. And I found something else that I want to show you as well. Okay. I think I'm back. Sorry for disappearing. That's the thing with live videos. I didn't want to mute my camera. So I have the piece of paper with me. Let me see. Let me just read the chat real quick. Ganesh Aruna. I can't say your whole name. You're the best YouTuber in another video. Thank you so much. But please don't spam my chat if you're doing all this roadblock stuff, because I'm not that kind of person, please. Hello, really bored bugle. Thanks for joining the chat. Stefano, and anyone who's tuning in, thank you so much. When you have a chance, please, if you like what I'm sharing here, I would appreciate a follow and a like. So thank you so much. So as I disappeared, I was going to look for a piece of paper. So when I showed you this, when I gave it to the lab to develop the film for me, I gave it with instructions for them to, I gave them with instructions on to make sure they mark all the roles with the games, the matches that I attended. So it's easier for me to identify the game to the roll of film. So with that, I have the bag here with all the rolls of film. So sorry for the noise. So it's a whole, I don't know if you can see that, a whole bag of rolls. There's 15 in there. So this is what they are in here. If you're young, probably you might not know what this is. So the film is in here. And then on each roll, there's a number. I don't know if you can see that. I think the camera is showing it back to front, if anything. For my end anyway, I can see. So this one is 0613 here. As you can see, the number is there. And that's how I'll be able to identify the roll. So once the lab developed the roll of film, they wrote it down on a piece of paper for me so I can remember. So 0613, this one, the game here is England versus Scotland, somewhere here. Number 5. Yeah, England versus Scotland, 0613. And that's this roll right here. Okay, so this is how I'm going to know what game this picture and who took these pictures, because what I was doing, my process was when I go for a game, I look for whatever fan. I was just random. It was just, I was picking young fans at random. It was not pre-picked. It's how I felt on the day. And because it's such a quick and fast-paced environment, I needed to be quick so I could sit down on the pitch side and do my own job. So I would pick a fan quickly, give them the camera, take a picture of them holding the camera, and then also film them opening the box, opening the camera, and yeah, that's how I was doing it. And I did all the prep work, and I was handing this note piece of paper that I made quickly because I didn't have time to do it professionally. So it's like literally from printer. I just designed this thank you note, and it's almost like a consent form to the guardians and parents of the young fans. So I was giving this to the parents and the guardians of the young fans, and by them accepting it, it was almost like they're giving me permission and consent to film their child and take photographs of their child and for them to participate in the project, of which I also wrote here they can email me and request removal of their children. I haven't posted the children anywhere on social media at all, but eventually I'll have to, my idea is to, not I will have, my idea is to put their pictures alongside their photographs on my website. So that is the idea. So there's, well, my email and everything is in the slip, and then on the other side it's like just you've just been part of Faces of the World Cup photo project. Faces of the World Cup was a working title. I've changed the title since then. It's something else. But all these images will be on my website later on. And then want your photo, follow me on my social media, which is handled there, and my social media is linked on my YouTube channel here. You can go and look for it. But for January, I'm not doing a lot of social media apart from YouTube because I really want to get this project out of the way. And then there's a message, hey, you took my photo at a match, and then the name of the game. But I think this wording was wrong because I gave them cameras. So, but I did take their photographs, right? Yeah. Anywho, Oh, this is interesting. I've just seen some writing on the canister here. Um, so yeah, I was giving the guardians this, the children, I was giving them the camera, and then I decided to give one camera per game. So it was easier for me. My thought process was like, in order for me to, uh, okay, somebody's saying hi and bye. Hello. Hi, Chirag. Welcome. Hi. Um, in order for me to cut costs, I decided, especially on the from the get-go, from the first game, that I would have to collect the camera at the end on the day, because if I let the people go home with the camera, I'd have to bear the cost of them sending the cameras to me. So I decided earlier on and quickly that I would identify where I was gonna sit pitch side, make sure the person I'm giving the camera to knows where I am pitch side. So once the game is over or they're finished, they can spot me and I can spot them and they can give the camera back to me. That was my thought process, and it worked really well, apart from one person who took the camera home. Luckily they live in London like I do, and I was able to get the camera from them. So that one worked very well. So I have all the cameras. There's only one game that I photographed that was not photographed by the young fans using this, and that was on the final day. And that game, the match was between New Zealand and France. That was the only game that I didn't get to be documented on this, because it was a double header. It was a bronze medal match, and New Zealand and France were playing the bronze match, and England and Canada were playing the final. And I decided to give two people, one person on either side of the stadium, the camera to photograph the final. So I have two of the same, technically from the same game, but different people photographing using it. So I'll get a different sense of the day. So like I said, I have, this is a list from the lab. 21 Photo Studio Lab are the ones who were gracious enough to develop the film for me. So kudos to them. So, and thank you to Fuji as well for supplying the cameras, and the lab for helping me develop the film at a timely manner. They were really, really helpful. So I have, like I said, I have 14 rolls of this that I need to scan. I have a scanner at home, and I want to take my sweet time to do the scanning. And somebody's saying goodbye. Hi, Anna Jones. Bye. Ganesh Aruna is saying bye. I have to go home. Thank you. I don't want to be famous. I just want to share knowledge. um, so yeah. So this is from the lab. So what I did, and what I'm gonna do now, I sat down with the rolls of film and created my own list. And this is how I discovered I didn't photograph versus the New Zealand versus France game, because I have my calendar with me and the matches that I attended. So I've managed to arrange all the rolls of film how I photographed the games from the first game, which was England versus USA. Not how I photographed the game, or rather, I did photograph the games, but how I handed over these cameras. So my attendance of all the games. So the first one was England versus USA, all the way to the final between England and Canada. So yes, 14 rows, of which 12 were from other matches, and then 2 are from the final. So yeah, so that's my list right there, with mistakes obviously. And I also, like, I think a week or so after, I also photographed using the camera, because I wanted to get a feel and a sense of what the kids were feeling when they were using the camera. So I have technically 15 cameras to scan, but my camera, I will use it for something else. I'll probably do a tutorial on how I scan and set up the film using that roll of film. So with this series, I will do like an introduction video of me showing my space and how I've set up my space to do my scanning. I'll show you my digital studio. I call this, I'm pointing here because I'm on my desk at the moment. I'll show you my digital studio, like what I use to do all the scanning and the scanner that I use. I also have a YouTube video here with me unboxing my scanner. It's an Epson, it's right here in front of me. It's an Epson V600 photo scanner, of which unfortunately it has been discontinued. So yeah, if you want to get them, you'll have to get them on eBay, and I'm sure right now people are just selling them at crazy prices. But I got this like ages ago, but it has since been discontinued from Epson. But that's the scanner that I'll be using. I'll be using the native software that came with the scanner basically to do the scanning. I'm sure the other scanner softwares, I mean film scanners, film scanner software out there that are better, but I prefer using the native ones because it just makes my work easier. I don't have to keep learning new software. And then yeah, other than that, yeah, just how I do like my workflow, my work process, and all of that jazz. That's why I wanted to come in here and give you guys a photo project update, which is very late. This should have been done last year, but I really want to push myself so I get it done. And I think my fear is that will there be any images in the rolls of film? That is the one thing that I'm scared of. And I'm hoping, fingers crossed, there is photographs in the rolls of film. So yeah, wish me luck. That's why I'm like hopping on here live to just like push myself and get this done. I don't know, what do you guys want to see now? Do you want me to show you my digital quickly, to show you like a rough cut of my digital space, or how do you want it? But it's, yeah, I don't know. Leave a comment, let's see, what do you want to see? What else do you want to see? Let me read the chat real quick. And then, okay, I like, it's okay, it's cool. Love your photography, Elsie. Thank you. How many games would you say you attended? Oh, that's a good question. Looking at my list here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 14 games. I don't even know I'm counting. It is 14 games, but it's only one that wasn't photographed. I should know that because of the rules of film. So I attended 14 matches. It was a mix and match, as in a mix of various teams. I can quickly go through them. So I photographed England, USA, Canada, Fiji, Ireland, Japan, South Africa, Brazil, England, Samoa, Ireland, Spain, and then England, Australia, New Zealand, Ireland, Canada, Australia, England, Scotland, New Zealand, Canada, France, England, and then New Zealand, France, and then Canada, England. So yeah, those are the games that I photographed. Very lucky and very fortunate to have photographed all the England games, which was like, I was really worried that I wouldn't be able to photograph England all the way to the final, but I'm really grateful that I was able to, which was such a highlight of my summer in 2025. So yeah. And then, oh, my friend Rebecca's just joined. Hi Rebecca, thank you for joining the live. I was just explaining to people my photo project right now. Oh, now with there's something I wanted to share as well, because these were put in the canisters like when, in October I think. They've been in here for too long, and I will need to reset all of them so that they're flat on the scanner. Um, Let me just show you real quick what I will, why I need to, I need to, so I normally keep, I have a folder, a negative folder, a negative film folder here. So, because I have like film that are, and then I'll put them in strips like this before I scan them. So what I was going to say, I will put, this is where I'll put them. I can only scan 2 strips that go with the scanner that I have. There's another scanner called it's from Epson as well. It's a V850. Unfortunately, that has been discontinued as well. But with that one, you can, this holder, film holder, has 4 of these 35mm slots, this here and here. These ones are for the transparencies over here. No, wait, not transparencies. This is for the medium format actually, of which I have, yeah, the square medium format. Yeah, just to be on the safe side, I have film here. So on this slots over here, this film goes there, I think. Am I right? I'm wrong. I am so wrong. No, I think this I think I should know. This is for the transparencies here, the photo transparencies. They're like, I can't explain it. I've lost my train of thought over here. But yeah, this is for the positive film over here. They come in, the film is cut and put in little cards, so you put it here to scan it. But for me, I will be using this side, which is for the 35mm roll of film. This one right here. So in order for it to be flat, as I was explaining, in order for it to be completely flat on this, because this roll of film has been here for too long, I will need to remove it and roll it the other way and put it back in the canister for at least overnight, of which I'm gonna do tonight. So that tomorrow I can start scanning and filming and recording content for my channel. So yeah, Bonnie 329, that's not nice. Who cares? Somebody cares. I'm sure people who are tuning in might care. So yeah, I guess for you probably this is old tech. That's why you're like, why? Who cares? So this information might be helpful to somebody else. So yeah. So yeah, as I was saying before, I was rudely interrupted by somebody on the chat. I need to roll this the opposite way and then put it back in the canister for at least overnight or 24 hours, and then remove it so at least it can be flatter than it is, because it's been in here for too long. If it doesn't get as flat as I want, I will have to cut the strips, because this roll is still uncut. I'll cut it and put it in the sleeves, and then once I've done that, I'll put the sleeve in a heavy book and make them flat again, and try and put the book next to the warm radiator, so at least some of the heat helps flatten the film to be as flat as possible. These are techniques that I've tried before with other rolls of film, and it has worked. So the rolling the opposite way has worked. Sometimes it doesn't work. So if it doesn't work that way, I will cut the strips. I'll cut the film into strips, put them in the sleeves, and put the sleeve in a heavy book. Boom, put it next to the warm radiator, and hopefully that will help flatten the film so that I can put it here and start scanning. But all those processes, I will record myself doing that and then put it up on my YouTube channel as part of the process of me scanning the film. And yeah, and then I'm hoping that each roll has at least 1 or 2 photographs in them. And that's just about it. So yeah, that's my little update about my photo project. I can't wait. And you know what? I am really curious. Um, let's, I don't know. So probably I should check one roll and see if there's images in it. Probably the first game. Should we? Should we do it together and see if there is? I might need to look for it, which is a 0619, because I need to take all the canisters from the bag. I should be arranging them in on my desk and making sure that I find the roll. And sometimes I end up taking all the rolls in the bag and it happens to be the last one in the bag, which is so annoying. Let's see, will I get it? Oh yeah, I got it before emptying all of them. So 060619 right there. You can see the number here. That is the England versus USA game. So let's have a look at the roll together, shall we? I don't have enough space on my desk at the moment to even connect my light box. I have a light box. I'll be sharing a video of an overview of my desk later on in the year once I've edited all of them. So I'm gonna put all of that together. But for now, let's see if we have any images in the England versus USA game. Hold on, I'm just tidying up my space so I can I need to get myself one of these because I don't want to transfer oils from my fingers onto the film. So I always have these gloves with me because getting oil out of film is really, really difficult. Oil transference from your hands. So I look like. So let's have a look. Ooh, who's excited? Who's excited? Who's excited? Are you guys ready to see if we have any images in this first roll of film? Say yes, yes. Let's put a yes in the chat. Are you excited? Let's be excited with me. Ooh, oof. Yeah, as you can see, it unraveled. I'm scared. Oh no, it's overexposed. Guys, can you see? Oh, there's something. There is something. Can you guys see? There is a little bit of something. Oh my gosh. Okay. But yeah, I can see. Oh, oh. Can you guys see? There are some images. Oh, there is images. Can you guys see that? Oh, I wish I could record this and put it over the light box. What is this? Is this a water smudge or what? I'm putting it against the light. No, there is actually pictures on this. Oh no! Yeah, I'm actually excited. It's still going. Oh my goodness! I'm seeing pictures. I don't even know if they're the. Okay, I can see the posts. I think they're upside down. This roll of film is upside down. Oh my gosh. Oh, wait. This is a photo of me here. I think the girl took a photo of me. This is is this the first frame? Oh, it's the last frame. I remember now. She took a photo of me to finish off the camera. What? Okay, I can see it has 25 frames. The number. Guys, we have photos. We have photos on the first roll of film. Oh, can you see how curled this is? Oh, we have photos. Yay! I'm so excited. And you know what? The first game was in under floodlights, and this is where I can see. I was worried, like I can see images, I can see the floodlights, as in you see these black lines over here, these black lines over here. I don't know if you can see that. There's like some black dots. Let me put it behind the background. Those black dots, those are the lights of the stadium. Those are the floodlights, I think, if I'm not wrong. So, and I think with this one you can see. Can you see with this one? You can see the rugby H, the post, the goal post, the rugby goal post over here. So yes, we do have images. Oh, I am so excited. This is so cool. Okay, this is what I was talking about. Like, I don't know if you can see, even with me letting go, how the roll is rolling back like this. And it will be really different. And even on the, I don't know how to put it, probably this way, you can see it's bent. It's almost like, if I put it like this, and this is where you wear the gloves. If I put it like this, the roll of film is on this, like this. It's almost like, instead of being flat like this, let me put my hand like this. Instead of being flat, it's curved like slightly like that. So I need to make it super flat by rolling it the opposite way. So right now it's curling this way. I'll try as much as possible, and this is why you need these gloves, to roll it the opposite way. And I get to do this live on camera. I haven't done this in a long time. Wonder if I'm gonna make it without scratching the film. Oof, this is going to be difficult. Actually, the edges are fine because there's no images there. Okay. It's refusing to curl. Can we do it together? Let me concentrate here instead of yapping. Okay, I got it. So I can hold the edge, roll the film the opposite way. Try not to get it stuck or rubbing on my... I hope this is small enough to fit in the canister. So yeah, as I said earlier, I did film myself like showcasing my desk here, my digital studio, of which I will be sharing that video soon. But I want to make sure that when I share those videos, they're like following each other, like an intro to this project, and then me scanning all the images and then sharing the images, not quote unquote on my channel, but the images will also be showcased on my website, alongside my collaborators for this project, the young fans who helped me make sure that this is done. So I've done. Hopefully it will fit in here. Yep, there we go. Back in the canister it goes. So I need to do this 13 more times. Or is it 14 more times? Yeah, I need to do this 14 more times. Oh gosh, I didn't push it in enough. Oh, it unraveled. Am I going to damage the film by closing this? Yeah. So there we go. All done. I am so happy that the film has the first roll of film that we unraveled together here from the canister has the images. Now I need, because I've now rolled it the opposite way, I can't see the number. So I need to write on the lid what roll this is. So I need to get me a Sharpie and make sure I note that down. Otherwise I'll be messed up. So I have a gold Sharpie. I'll use my gold Sharpie. So because earlier I showed you there's a number that is aligning with the list here, so I need to write it on the canister. So this is 0619. My handwriting is not good. There, 0619. So this is England versus USA. And we're done. We are done with the first roll of film. So I am super excited to be doing this. So I think with one of them, I'll do a live scan. So I don't know which one it will be and when it will be. So I think with one of the rolls of film, I'll come here and do a live scan session with you, because I was trying to set it all up so that you guys can see how I scan. But because I am not really good at this, I'm really not good at this. So, but I'm trying my level best to make sure that everything is set up in such a way where I can record me doing all of this live, so you can follow along, ask questions, and yeah, it would be nice to see all of that. Anywho, I think I'm going to go now, but thank you so much for tuning in and joining in with this. If you have any questions, I'll give it like a couple of minutes. Ask, drop the questions in the chat. I'll answer them right now live. Otherwise, if you want, subscribe to my channel, and then when the videos go up, you'll be notified that they're up, and you can leave your comments and your questions in those videos. But yeah, let's give people a chance, like 1 or 2 minutes, to ask me any questions, anything they would want to know. And other than that, I will sign off and I will catch you guys on the next one. So let's have a look. Let's have a look. Let me look at the chat and see if there's anybody like saying anything. I'll just go through the chat. Okay. Hi. Yeah, Rebecca was saying hello. This is exciting. Yes, thank you. It is very exciting, especially when my I can't even speak. My main fear was unraveling the film, putting them on my light box, and not seeing any images. I was really scared that would happen. But as we've seen with the first roll of film, I've seen some images. My hope and goal for this whole project is like at least I can get one good frame per roll. That is my goal, one good frame. If I get more than that, even better. So yes, thank you. And Rebecca also says, not a question, well done for trying and keep going. Thank you so much for that. I really appreciate all your support as always. Love you for that. Thanks, Rebecca. Um, let's give it a few more moments for this. If you're still tuned in, should I leave this live on my channel or should I not leave it on my channel? Sometimes when I go live, I switch off and then I keep them private, but I don't know. I probably should leave it for a few days and then, I don't know, delete it maybe? I am not sure. Leave it. Rebecca is encouraging me to leave the live. Okay. I will see what I can do. I will leave it. But yeah. Okay. What time is it? Oh, it's 5 minutes to 8. Okay. Everybody, thank you so much. Thank you so why am I having difficulty talking? Anyway, this is why I don't go live. I don't go live. Anyway, everybody, thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you so much for engaging with my channel. With my live session. I really appreciate it. Come on, mate, come on. Yoni Smith, what are you talking about? Anyway, this I hate being distracted by the chat, but I love engaging with you people. But I get distracted so much. But anywho, as I was saying, thank you so much for tuning in. Now I have a job on my hands. I have 15 rolls of film to scan, and I'm hoping that the rest of the rolls, we've just unraveled one live here and I could see some images. I'm yet to scan them because I had to roll it back and put it in the scanner. I mean, in the canister, so that it can be flat in order for me to scan it properly. So I will be doing that. And then I have how many? 15 rolls to do this too, like roll them back in to this canister and let them flatten out. And then I have to cut them into strips, and then once I cut them into strips, put them in my scanner, scan them, and then save the images and then upload them to my website. And I'm going to be filming that whole process, but that will be a series of videos. I won't do one long video where I'm scanning all 15 roles. That will be too long. So I'm gonna break it down into each game that that I collaborated with the young fans to photograph. Uh, I'm seeing people joining the chat. Cole, what do you make? I just joined. Hi, Cole. I was just explaining that I got to give young fans this single-use camera to photograph during a women's rugby World Cup, and it's a collaborative project that I worked on during last summer in August into September, and I'm just in the process of now. I've had them developed. They're in here in canisters. We just unraveled this one here live on my live, and just to make sure that there are images in it. And I am going to be scanning and filming myself scanning them, but the filming will not be live. I will just do a recording of me scanning them and saving them and processing them digitally, and then to put them on my website, and then I will share the videos on my YouTube channel. So be sure to subscribe to my channel so that you're notified when I upload those videos. Cole is saying no one develops film for them anymore. It's kind of sad. No, they do. They do. There are a few labs here in London. I don't know where you're based, but in the UK, in London, there are a few labs that still develop this kind of film. And even the old one on my channel, I showed an old APS film because I have an APS camera. So there's a video on my channel where I show how to load the APS film in a camera, and that film is still being developed by some labs because it's very rare to find that kind of film. But yeah, there's some labs that still develop color film. There's some labs that still develop a black and white film. I can develop black and white film by myself, but I cannot develop color film. I learned how to develop black and white film, but I don't have the space to do it. So I have to go somewhere to do it by myself, which is a nice calming process, which I enjoy very much. But yeah, I remember when you could get it done at any photo shop. That's so true. That's so true. But now there's like a few dotted around the city of London where you can get film developed, which is amazing still. So yeah, and it's becoming popular again, even though very expensive. So there's a couple left in London. Yes, good to know. Thank you. Yeah, if you're in London and you want recommendations of film developing labs, I can certainly share that with you. But anyway, I was gonna wrap up until Cole joined, but I appreciate you for joining, Cole, and for asking the question and engaging. Thank you so much. But I'm gonna wrap it up. So yeah, come back, subscribe, please. So when I upload the videos, you're notified, and I hope to see you in the comment section of those videos. And yeah, enjoy the rest of your weekend, guys. And thank you so much for tuning into my live session today. I will leave it up for those who want to watch it back, me explaining this project, but probably I won't leave it up for too long. But you know, thank you guys. Bye. Bye.